Okay, I apparently suck with chopsticks, or at least this chopstick. Hi everyone, this is Linda on Delicious Linda, and today is a super hot day. I don't know why. My temperature says 70 degrees, but it feels like 100. Whew. Okay. Hi everyone, this is Linda on Delicious Linda, and today we have a very special treat for you guys, and we are having Panda Express. I hope you guys can see this, because I certainly can. We are having a very hot day today in San Francisco, which is very unusual. But I want to surprise you guys with Panda Express because today is November 10th, and that means it's General Tso's birthday. I don't know if I pronounced General Tso's name right. I am Chinese American, so as the Chinese people say, they call us Toji. So I got Panda Express because for one reason, today is General Tso's birthday. And you're supposed to get this thing called a chork if you order General Tso's chicken on General Tso's birthday. So there's the chork from Panda Express. And then the second reason is I've only had a Panda Express like one other time, and it was the broccoli beef. I didn't think it was too bad, but I really never went again. And so this time I want to do a proper video, and I know the title says, you know, Asian girl or Chinese girl trying Panda Express for the first time, but this is honestly kind of my first time because it's been years ago since I tried that broccoli beef, and this time they have a new dish, which is the General Tso's chicken, and I've honestly never tried before, so the title still remains. This is my first time trying this. So let's open this up. I should probably take a better picture of this or something. Yes. And I have my calm drink here. And also on top of the General Tso's chicken that I got Panda Express's fortune cookies. They did give me one fortune cookie which I ate on the bus. Okay, so let's get this started, shall we? So if you guys haven't seen the documentary In Search of General Tso, go check that out. I believe it's on Netflix. It's a great documentary of trying to discover and try to follow the roots of how General Tso's chicken got started, because it's obviously not a Chinese dish, and General Tso honestly probably would feel insulted that Americans made this dish in his name. But yeah, go check that documentary out. They explain the history of it. A funny or interesting tidbit I learned from that documentary was that McDonald's chicken McNuggets were inspired by General Tso's chicken, or at least the whole Chinese food style where you have like deep fried battered chicken with sauce drenched all over. So that's how McDonald's chicken McNuggets was inspired. And I'm talking too much again. So let's get started. So my chork, and we got the General Tso's chicken. This is gonna be my thumbnail, hopefully. It's a little too bright. Now it's time for me to dig in. So which side do you think I would choose? To be honest, I was surprised this chork actually works. When I saw the description on Twitter, I was like, they'll never be able to make plastic fork/chopstick that would actually bend, but it actually surprisingly bends. And if you look on the back here, it bends because there's a very thin line here that I guess allows mobility. So yeah, that's just interesting. So here's the chicken, and I got the General Tso's chicken with brown rice. So I got the Panda bowl. It smells, honestly, it smells like sweet and sour chicken. And Sasha for president, I saw your comment before I made this video. You're right, there's so many variations of General Tso's chicken. My favorite variation is the kind that you can kind of get in China, where it's more on the vinegary and spicy side. Chinese American version of General Tso's chicken is more on the sweet side. So it honestly tastes more like sweet and sour chicken. It doesn't really taste like a fiery, spicy kind of chicken that it's meant to be, but that's just my opinion. It's not bad, but it definitely tastes like cafeteria Chinese food. When we went to Seattle, there was this amazing American Chinese styled restaurant, and I highly emphasize the American Chinese part because Chinese cuisine and American Chinese cuisine, and even Chinese cuisine in itself, is so different and varies from region to region. So I totally believe in the idea that, like, you know, you gotta stop looking for the definitive authentic restaurant. Just find a restaurant that suits your taste and that's good for you. And that's what I felt about this restaurant that I found in Seattle. I don't think it was in Seattle exactly. It was in a neighborhood near Seattle. Yeah, I think it was called Wong's Kitchen, and they serve like the best American Chinese food I've ever had before. And I ordered the General Tso's chicken, and it did taste like sweet and sour chicken. But what made it great was the freshness. Like, you could really taste the chicken was from like white meat chicken. It didn't taste like filler chicken. The vegetables were very clean. A lot of times when you go to Chinese to buy Chinese food, the vegetables are kind of like on the brown and black side, but the vegetables were really fresh. Tell when you eat fresh vegetables, there's a different texture and consistency to it. So I gave it a 5-star rating for that restaurant, but I know a lot of Chinese people were like, this is not Chinese food. So that's just my 2 cents here. Really good. But still, I would say, you know, it's not the best American Chinese food I have, but it will satisfy your cravings. So let me guys show you. It looks like there is, you know, honestly, this looks like asparagus to me. Tastes like asparagus too. And they have bell peppers here. Obviously, you can't forget the onion. Nice and crispy. And then, like I said, I had brown rice. So, what would I rate this General Tso's chicken? I don't know. I kind of feel tempted to rate it 3 stars because, like I said, my personal preference is more on the spicy, vinegary side. And I've definitely had better General Tso's chicken that was also on the sweet side. But it does satisfy your cravings if you're craving Chinese food. So I'll give it 3.5 stars. I feel like 4 is being a little too generous. A lot of people feel that my rating scale is a little bit on the high end. So that's why I'm going to say 3.5 stars. Again, it's not bad. It's actually pretty good for Chinese fast food takeout. Maybe my thoughts will change later on. So this is my first time, like I said, trying the General Tso's chicken. And I really don't think it's that bad. This tastes like something that I would totally eat in college. Just got a yellow bell pepper. I would say out of all the fast food chains, though, that I've tried, Panda Express kind of meets that level of expectation of what American Chinese food should be. So I give them credit for that. Is it bad? Not as bad as people complain it to be. I feel like people are always looking for that elusive, super authentic, like ethnic cuisine food. I'm not even sure if that exists anymore just because of the cultural fusion that people around the world are just putting their own influences in their food, and what your mom made might be totally different from what my mom made, and they may have come from the same region. Going on a tangent here, so I'm just gonna eat. So this is definitely white meat chicken, breaded, probably in a cornstarch batter, and then deep fried. And then there's a sweet, very mildly spicy, very mild, very mild spicy taste to it. I almost feel like there's no spice to it at all, but you can still taste a tiny little kick. So yeah, it's mostly on the sweet and deep fried side. Amazing. I said amazing because I love my vegetables. And there wasn't a lot of vegetables, but I mean, like, the every crisp of asparagus is like music to my mouth. Asparagus is actually one of my favorite vegetables, but they tend to be really expensive, so I rarely buy them. Okay, so I know Panda Express exists in the US. I'm curious, for those of you who don't live in the US, is there Panda Express where you live? And what's your opinion of it? So that's my question for you guys for the day. The brown rice is nicely done. So you can see it's kind of fluffy. That's how you know your rice is done. Chicken. Ah! Oh, damn. Always making a mess, Linda. And food just went down in here. That was an oopsie. Man, today is so hot. All my ice already melted. Ooh. I wish I had hot sauce, because that's what I would do right now. If I had like sriracha like Lenny always does, I would just douse all the sriracha on you. I wonder what my parents would think though. They're super traditional. Should I just flip it over and try the chopstick side? Okay. Okay, I apparently suck with chopsticks, or at least this chopstick. I think I'm gonna switch to the fork side. There's a lot of brown rice and very little anything else, but that's what happens when you get a bowl. Oh, I got a really good crispy one. See, we want it to be crispy, but still has the sauce on it. Like, soggy batter is just the worst thing to eat. You might as well not deep fry your nuggets in the first place. So I'm glad that it is slightly crispy. At least the one I'm eating right now. So much rice. I only have one asparagus left. And my yellow bell pepper, apparently. Okay, I'm gonna set this aside. So I got the whole bag here because I wasn't sure I was gonna receive a fortune cookie, but I'm glad they gave me a fortune cookie on top of this whole bag here that I just bought. So I bought the whole bag separately from the freebie one that they gave me. I brought a whole bag one because Tasha and Pepper, or the Pepper and Tasha, do stuff. Excuse me. Tasha did a Panda Express video at one point, and she got like a bag load of fortune cookies. And for some reason, since that day onward, I was craving fortune cookies, so that's what I did. I decided to get myself a whole bag. And I suck at opening this, apparently. So that's my shout out. I'm giving a shout out again to Panda Express. Oh my god, this one's already open. Shame. Shame. Well, it's open / sealed. But yes, I think I'm gonna open one and see what my fortune says. Here it is, before I even get to read it. Then you guys can go, ooh, ah, whatever it says. You shall soon make a long overdue decision. Wow. That's kind of an ominous, I feel like it's an ominous kind of fortune. And that applies to so many things in my life. That's really interesting because let me try to find the other portion that I had. This was the first one that I opened before I filmed. It says, treat a friend to flowers, which is nice because it's not a fortune. It's just more like an everyday gesture of appreciation or kindness or something like that. This is actually more of a fortune. Or more like this looks like a reminder that your boss would kind of nudge at you. Oh my god, fortune cookies are so addicting. I could eat the whole bag. But I'm not gonna eat the whole bag in front of you guys. That would be very unladylike, wouldn't it? What I'm doing here is very unladylike. Look, it looks like a nuclear bomb just kind of bombarded on my kitchen counter. Okay, I'm gonna have to end this video soon, but I really want to enjoy this fortune cookie. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my experience with Panda Express. And feel free to check out my future videos by subscribing. Feel free to subscribe, comment down below. Comment down below and let me know if you guys have a Panda Express where you guys live and what your experience was at Panda Express, or if you even like the food. Yeah, so comment down below, share this video with your friends, and click the like button. Liking really helps bring more exposure to this video. So give me a thumbs up, very helpful. If anything, if you're gonna choose one of those 3, at least click the like button. So comment, like, subscribe, and as always, feel free to share this video with your friends. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you guys next time, and yeah, stay tuned for another video. I always want to make this video very long, but I think I should just end it here. So adios, bye, take care.